Welcome to Life in Calgary, Alberta. I'm your host, Patrick Murray, and today we're going to talk about, is it a good idea to buy a house in the winter? But before we do that, if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything there is about what it's like to eat, sleep, breathe, live, and play in Calgary, Alberta, then guys, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you click that little bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video. Now guys, I gotta tell you, I've lived in Calgary since 2001. I've lived in 5 different cities in my adult life, but Calgary stuck because it's a great city. But not only that, I've been a realtor here since 2010, and that means I've got some specialized knowledge about the city of Calgary and the surrounding bedroom communities. So if you are considering a move to Calgary or one of these communities and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, feel free to send me a text, an email, or a phone call. My information is below. I will absolutely get back to you. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's talk about, is it a good idea to buy a house in the winter right after this? Sellers will oftentimes prepare their homes in the winter months and early spring in preparation for that very busy spring market. And why not? I mean, that's when most of the buyers are looking for homes, is in that busy spring market. But what if I told you there was a time of year when you could sell when you wouldn't have that competition? Well, guess what? That time is winter. With fewer buyers in the marketplace during the winter months means supply starts to outpace demand, and that can potentially mean a softening of prices. Now, keep in mind that houses will be sitting on the market longer, and again, this can translate into lower prices as sellers compete with one another to get their homes sold. So what does all of this mean? It means that you could potentially get a house for less money in the winter months. Less activity in the winter months, compounded with other sellers selling their homes, means sellers start to become more motivated with that competition to get their homes sold. And trust me, sellers that list their homes in the wintertime absolutely do want to sell their homes. This can mean a better price, but it can also mean more favorable terms, such as maybe goods included with the property or a more favorable possession date for the buyer. So winter can be the harshest season in the city of Calgary, and this is certainly when you want the systems of your home to be working at their optimal capacity. And this is a great time to have a home inspection of a property because the systems of the home are stressed. So you can really get a good picture of what's going on with the property, with such things as windows, condensation, drafts, insulation, the condition of the roof, that sort of thing. And of course the heating system, you want to ensure your home is heating properly. So having a home inspection at this time means that you know exactly how the home is performing in the harshest of conditions, and you have all this information so that you can go into your purchase with more confidence. Now, realtors know how to adapt to the current season, and in the winter months, typically there's less business going on than other parts of the year. So what this means is realtors and, mortgage agents, etc., will have more time to assist you. Now, trust me, realtors work hard all year long, but with this extra time, it means they're very motivated to get you the best deal possible as quickly as possible. And this means undivided attention from a pro to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Now, warm weather is often the catalyst that stimulates spring cleaning, renovations, and a lot of outdoor tasks that need to be completed by professionals. And this means that professionals and trades book up quickly during those peak selling seasons. However, there is more availability in those winter months. So if you are considering renovating the property for which you are purchasing, there's a good chance you'll be able to get a professional trade-in sooner than later as compared to making that purchase and renovating in the spring. Now, most people don't relish the idea of making a move in the wintertime, but the good news is hiring movers in the wintertime is a whole lot easier than during the peak seasons. You see, movers are generally just as busy as realtors are during those peak selling months, and they book up very quickly. But in the wintertime, they have much more availability, which means you can find a mover and a time to move that suits you and your schedule. So like I said, guys, if you are considering a move to Calgary or one of the bedroom communities and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, my information is below. Send me a text, email, or a phone call. I will absolutely get back to you so you can live your life in Calgary, Alberta.